What if I told you there's one hidden spot on your body, no bigger than a quarter, that could naturally restore your energy, sharpen your focus, and help you sleep deeper than you have in years? It sounds almost impossible, maybe even too good to be true, but it's real. Right now, millions of people are walking around feeling exhausted, foggy, and disconnected from their own bodies, thinking it's just stress or aging catching up with them. They've tried everything: supplements, medications, expensive treatments, but nothing seems to work long term. They feel frustrated, defeated, and ready to give up. But here's what most people don't know. Your body already has a built-in reset button, a specific point that controls your nervous system, your circulation, and your energy levels. You've just never been shown how to activate it. I'm Dr. Rebecca Hayes, a board-certified integrative medicine physician with over 20 years of experience helping patients restore their vitality and health naturally. I've worked with thousands of people who thought they'd lost their energy for good, and I want you to stay with me because what I'm about to share has transformed lives in ways most doctors never talk about. This isn't about masking symptoms or relying on quick fixes. This is about giving your body exactly what it needs to function the way it was designed to, and it takes just low juice seconds a day. No pills, no side effects, no complicated routines. Just you, your awareness, and one simple daily habit that could change everything. Before we begin, hit that like button if you believe in taking control of your health naturally. Drop a comment below and tell me where you're watching from. I love connecting with people around the world who are ready to prioritize their well-being. And make sure you subscribe, because what you're about to discover might be the missing piece you've been searching for your entire life. Stay with me. Most people believe that constant fatigue, brain fog, and poor sleep are just normal parts of getting older or living in a stressful world. They assume their body is breaking down, their hormones are out of balance, and there's nothing they can do except accept it or reach for another supplement that promises energy but delivers disappointment. But here's the truth that changes everything. Age and stress aren't the real problems. The real culprit is a disrupted nervous system that's been stuck in survival mode for so long, it's forgotten how to relax. Your body has two operating systems: the sympathetic nervous system, which handles stress and action, and the parasympathetic nervous system, which controls rest, recovery, and healing. Think of them like the gas pedal and the brake pedal in your car. When you're constantly stressed, rushing, worrying, or even just sitting for hours without movement, you're pressing the gas pedal all day long. Your heart rate stays elevated, your muscles stay tense, your digestion slows down, and your brain never gets the signal that it's safe to rest and repair. Over time, this chronic activation wears down your system. Blood vessels constrict, reducing oxygen flow to your brain and organs. Your body produces more cortisol and less of the hormones that help you feel calm and energized. Sleep becomes lighter and less restorative. Your immune system weakens, and every morning you wake up feeling like you never truly rested at all. It's like trying to drive a car with the emergency brake still on. The engine's running, you're burning fuel, but you're not going anywhere, and eventually, something's going to break down. Now imagine if you could release that brake. Just 1 minute a day, activating a specific pressure point that signals your parasympathetic nervous system to take over. This isn't guesswork or pseudoscience. It's neurophysiology. There's a spot located at the base of your skull, right where your neck meets your head, called the suboccipital region. Beneath that small area runs the vagus nerve, the main highway of your parasympathetic nervous system. When you apply gentle, sustained pressure to this point, you're essentially flipping a switch that tells your body, it's safe now, you can relax. I've seen patients in their 40 seconds, 50 seconds, even 60 seconds experience dramatic shifts within just a few weeks. Better sleep quality, sharper mental clarity, steadier energy throughout the day, and a deep sense of calm they hadn't felt in years. They didn't need a new medication or an expensive therapy program. They just needed to give their body the right signal at the right place. You don't need to understand every detail of neuroscience to benefit from this. You just need consistency and the willingness to spend 1 minute a day caring for yourself. Your body isn't broken. It's not failing you. It's just been running on overdrive for so long that it needs a reminder of how to shift into rest mode. I had a patient named Thomas, 52 years old, who came to me completely burned out. He told me he'd been sleeping poorly for years, relying on caffeine to get through the day and alcohol to wind down at night. After 3 weeks of using this technique every evening, he returned to my office with a look I hadn't seen before. He said, "Doctor, I slept through the night for the first time in a decade. I feel like myself again." That's what happens when you give your body what it actually needs, instead of just treating the symptoms. Now, let's talk about how to actually find and stimulate this powerful reset point safely and effectively. You don't need any special equipment or training, just a few minutes of focused attention and an understanding of where this point is located. The area we're working with is called the suboccipital region, and it's located at the base of your skull where your neck connects to your head. This small area is incredibly important because directly beneath it runs the vagus nerve and a network of blood vessels that supply your brain and regulate your autonomic nervous system. When you apply the right kind of pressure here, you're sending a direct message to your nervous system that it's time to shift from stress mode into recovery mode. Here's how to do it step by step. Step 1. Find a comfortable position. You can either sit upright in a chair with your back supported or lie down flat on your back with a small pillow under your head. The key is to be relaxed, so your neck muscles aren't tense or strained. Step 2. Locate the pressure point. Reach both hands behind your head and place your fingers at the base of your skull, right where it meets the top of your neck. You'll feel a small indent or groove on each side of your spine. That's exactly where we want to focus. These are the suboccipital muscles, and they tend to hold a lot of tension. Step 3. Apply gentle upward pressure. Using your index and middle fingers, press gently upward into those grooves, angling slightly toward the center of your head. The pressure should be firm enough that you feel it, but never painful. You're not trying to force anything. You're simply creating a sustained, steady contact that allows those muscles to soften. Step 4. Hold and breathe. Keep that gentle pressure for a full 60 seconds. While you hold, breathe slowly and deeply through your nose, allowing your belly to expand with each inhale. As you exhale, imagine any tension in your head, neck, and shoulders melting away. This combination of physical pressure and deep breathing amplifies the relaxation response. Step 5. Choose your timing. The best time to do this is in the evening, about 30 minutes before bed. This gives your nervous system time to shift into rest mode, which leads to deeper, more restorative sleep. However, you can also do this in the morning if you tend to wake up feeling tense or anxious. Some people even do it during a midday break to reset their stress levels. Experiment and find what works best for your schedule. Here are a few advanced tips to enhance your results. If you want to deepen the effect, you can use a small amount of lavender or eucalyptus oil on your fingers before applying pressure. The scent alone has calming properties that complement the physical technique. Create a quiet, dimly lit environment if possible. Turn off screens, put your phone on silent, and give yourself permission to fully disconnect for that 1 minute. If you're doing this before bed, follow it with a few minutes of gentle stretching or light reading to maintain that relaxed state. And remember, consistency is far more important than perfection. Even if you miss a day here and there, just pick it back up the next evening. You might feel uncertain at first, especially if you're not used to focusing on your body this way. That's completely normal. Many people tell me they feel awkward or self-conscious when they first try this, but that discomfort fades quickly once they start noticing the results. This is self-care, not indulgence. You're not doing something frivolous. You're taking deliberate action to support your nervous system, improve your sleep, and protect your long-term health. You've spent years, maybe even decades, pushing through stress and ignoring the signals your body was sending. It's time to listen. Within just a few weeks of daily practice, most people notice they're falling asleep faster, staying asleep longer, and waking up feeling genuinely refreshed. They also report fewer headaches, less neck and shoulder tension, improved focus during the day, and a greater sense of emotional balance. These aren't coincidences. When your nervous system finally gets the signal that it's safe to rest, everything else begins to fall into place. Your digestion improves, your immune system strengthens, your mood stabilizes, and your energy becomes more consistent throughout the day. That's the power of working with your body instead of against it. Tell me in the comments, when was the last time you gave yourself permission to truly rest, not just collapse from exhaustion, but intentionally create space for your body to heal? Stay with me, because we're not done yet. Let's bring everything together now and take this practice to the next level. You've learned what the real problem is, a nervous system stuck in overdrive, not age or bad luck. You've discovered the hidden reset point at the base of your skull that can activate your body's natural relaxation response. And you've learned the exact technique to use it effectively in just 60 seconds a day. But now I want to show you 2 additional habits that, when combined with this pressure point technique, will multiply your results and make the transformation last. The first habit is intentional movement. Your nervous system doesn't just respond to pressure and stillness. It also thrives on gentle, rhythmic motion. Sitting or lying down all day keeps your body in a state of stagnation, which reinforces stress and tension. That's why I recommend adding just 10 minutes of walking after your evening meal. It doesn't need to be intense or complicated. A slow, mindful walk outside or even around your home sends a powerful signal to your nervous system that you're safe, grounded, and in control. Walking also improves circulation, helps regulate blood sugar, and enhances the quality of your sleep later that night. When you combine this daily walk with your 60-second pressure point practice, you're creating a double signal for your body to relax and recover. The second habit is intentional breathing. Most people breathe shallow and fast throughout the day without even realizing it, which keeps the stress response activated. Deep, slow breathing does the opposite. It directly stimulates the vagus nerve and shifts your body into parasympathetic mode. Here's a simple practice you can do right after your pressure point technique. Sit quietly and take 5 slow breaths. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold gently for 2, then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. This extended exhale is key because it tells your body that there's no threat, no danger, and no need to stay on high alert. It's not just calming, it's physiological. That rhythm of breath directly influences your heart rate variability, which is one of the best indicators of nervous system health. When you combine these 3 practices, the pressure point technique, gentle movement, and intentional breathing, you're giving your body a complete system for rest and recovery. And the best part is that it's entirely natural. No prescriptions, no side effects, no dependency, just you, your body, and your commitment to showing up for yourself every single day. I've watched this combination completely transform lives. People in their 50 seconds and 60 seconds who felt chronically exhausted and disconnected suddenly rediscovered energy, clarity, and joy they thought were gone forever. Their sleep improved, their relationships deepened, and their confidence returned. And it wasn't because they found some miracle cure. It's because they finally learned how to give their nervous system what it needed to function properly. Here's my challenge to you. For the next 3 weeks, commit to just 1 minute a day of this pressure point technique. Add the evening walk and the intentional breathing if you can, but even if you only do the 60-second practice, stay consistent. Most people notice a difference within the first week, but by week 3, the changes often feel permanent. Better sleep, calmer energy, sharper focus, and a quiet sense of control that comes from within. And before you go, I want you to remember this. It's never too late to reconnect with your body. You're not too far gone, and you're not broken. Your health, your vitality, your peace, they're all still there, waiting for you to reclaim them. If this resonated with you, hit that like button right now so more people can find this message. Subscribe if you haven't already because I share evidence-based, practical solutions like this every single week to help you take control of your health naturally. And in the comments, tell me, what's one habit you're committing to starting tonight? I'm Dr. Rebecca Hayes, And I'm here to remind you that your body knows how to heal. It knows how to rest. It knows how to thrive. All it needs is your attention, your consistency, and your trust. Stay curious, stay committed, and never forget that true health isn't about perfection. It's about showing up for yourself, 1 minute at a time. This video is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Every person's body is different. If you're experiencing chronic pain, sleep disorders, or other health concerns, please consult a qualified healthcare provider. Your well-being deserves professional care, and your commitment to yourself deserves to be honored.